Everyone, this is part 404 of me answering your Percy Jackson questions. We're doing 2 comments today, so let's get started. Comment number 1 says, hey, so my question is that if the gods can see the future, why were they scared that Percy would betray Olympus? It's been confusing me for a while, and I finally figured out how to ask, so yay! Yeah, I think there's a limit to what futures the gods can see. I truly don't understand it. I think that Rick Riordan, there's a certain point in time where you make your characters too powerful. Like, for instance, in the Harry Potter series, almost every problem can be resolved by giving people Veritas serum, right? Because it makes you tell the truth. Like, they could have figured out who opened the Chamber of Secrets back when Hagrid was at school if they would have just given Hagrid the Veritas serum, because then they know that he's telling the truth when he says that he didn't do it, right? Like, there's so many things that could have been cleaned up by using the serum. I feel the same way in the Percy Jackson series. There's just so many things that, people are too powerful, and you can do anything. Like, the gods are limited on some stuff, but who knows why? And then, they can do some other stuff, who knows why? But in the context of the Percy Jackson books, I think they were only concerned that Percy would, betray them and whatnot, because he's a child of the Big Three, and he might turn evil, because Kronos is trying to make him turn evil. So that's the only reason that they were scared of him, I guess. But they didn't really know the future, whether he was going to do it or not, because I guess that's one future thing that they couldn't figure out. Even though, Hermes knew that Luke would go bad eventually. So he knew that future, so I don't know. It doesn't really make sense. All right, second comment of the day. Number 1, have you seen or listened to the Percy Jackson musical? If so, what is your favorite song? I have not watched the whole thing because I don't know if it's on YouTube. Maybe there's a bootleg version on YouTube. I'll have to look. But I've seen a decent chunk of it, probably less than half. But I've heard a bunch of the songs, not while actually watching the musical, just listening to the songs. I think my favorite song is "Bring On the Monsters," which is the last song of the musical. I really like the part in that song where they all sing their different parts at the same time, but they're all different parts. So it sounds really cool when they're doing it all together. So yeah, it's a good musical. All right, number 2, favorite book series not written by Rick Riordan. Oh man, there are some good ones. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Reckoners series by Brandon Sanderson. I think that's a series that not a lot of people know by him. They know his epic fantasy books. The Reckoners is kind of an epic fantasy series as well, but it's so dang good. It's only a trilogy. Well, there's actually a 1.5 book as well, so there's four kind of book things, but one of them's really short. Man, that book series is good. I've read it 3 or 4 times and it never gets old. All the plot twists, everything is so good in that series. If you haven't read it, go check it out. All right, number 3, favorite character in the Riordanverse not from the Camp Half-Blood Chronicles. Wow. Well, then I'm going with Carter Kane from the Kane Chronicles. I love the Kane Chronicles series. I think Carter and Sadie Kane are awesome, but I like Carter a tiny bit more, so I'll go with Carter. All right, that answers all today's questions. I'll see you tomorrow for part 405 of me answering your Percy Jackson questions.